Aphria. Did I pronounce that right? aph.tsx, guys. And this is another cannabis stock where we'll be doing some stage analysis. Stan Weinstein on a weekly chart, as always, using the 30-week moving average. But first and foremost, let's see what's up using my classic chart trading framework on the monthly candles. And check out this, guys, man. This had some... Oh, this has been in there for a while, back even in 2007-8, man. Wow, this company has been there a long time. Symbol info, healthcare, pharmaceuticals. And look at that base. Base. That's what you want. You want a base. Let's move it, scoot it. Look at that. There we go. Zoom that. And here's my crazy duper super base on the monthly candle chart. And that was a takeoff. Incline 12-month moving average. Going upwards. Up. I love it like that. No red candles. Up. Oh, start of volatility. I don't like this. I like less. Price action went up, but the supply pushed it down, and then struggling to reach that high. That high that I reached there. See, barely had it here again, getting sucked back. And that's the monthly candle close, guys, in action. Always bringing back down the price within the range, because that signal for the monthly candle close is ultimate. Less chance of whipsaws. Respect it. False breakouts here. Not a false breakout. So you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months consolidation. Nice bounce. Here's where people start panicking, when the price action starts going close to the moving average. 12-month on the monthly, 30-week on the weekly. And usually that's pretty much what Stan calls a stage 2 continuation breakout. Sideways action, and then bounce off the moving average. Up. And look at that wick. Woo! Okay. So that, again, not super duper. You don't want to see that. But again, there's these crazy breakouts like that I'm not a fan of. I would have rather have these small increments here, going up slowly, under the radar. And when you see these, I've noticed that you shouldn't get in right here. Usually there's a pullback. This is too steep an incline, too crazy, and the market is going to be a lot of profit taking, a lot of supply, and then brings it back, the price down back to previous breakout lines. And now it even brought it so low that you had some close below the 12-month moving average. Not good. Even here, look at that. Gap down, open all the way below 12-month, only to close up. So that's a lot of detail for the 12-month moving average. But what I wanted to come about was that there's a 4 months base right here, and it's breaking out of it right now. As long as the August month could close above that $12 line, then we're back in an uptrend, with the next resistance going to be all the way up here. 1950 is going to be next resistance, or the most important resistance. And what's going to happen is you might have up and down, up and down, and go up right there. And then that pattern is going to give you a crazy target. And that's my imagination, guys, working its best. I love it. Love having imagination. And that target is going to be closing me, bring me to 29.30, 29.25. So that's how I see a possible continuation here on the monthly. Right now, we're back in an uptrend. Let's zoom in. Stan Weinstein weekly. Let's remove all this noise. Remove all drawing tools. Underperforming the SPX. Not super duper. Now we're outperforming the SPX, but why it's not green? It's because the 30-week moving average is still declining. And that's why APH is less good than Cron or Weed. Is the other ones they're already back into a stage 2, already inclining. The best scenario we have right here for APH is it's getting dragged up by the rest of its industry, its sector. And this is what I call a embryonic breakout. So when you're in the stage 1 or 3, this was a stage 2, 3, even stage 4 right here below the Ichimoku cloud. Stage 4, I saw this red zone. And the stage 4, now it's becoming a stage 1 again. Didn't last very long. That's stage 4. And this is what I call embryonic breakout. Is usually you want to play the second or third breakout. Stan always says there's a 40-50% move off the bottom before he gets in. And that's to make sure that the... Look at that. Look at the volume, guys. That's to make sure that the 30-moving average is... See, first breakout still declining, but it's probably going to start flattening out. Second breakout, if we have one, it's going to start angling upwards. And third, giving your a nice upwards incline angle. So what's going to happen? We're going to probably have more candles here and then a break. And price action, the more it's above that moving average, the more you're going to start inclining. And you're below the Ichimoku cloud. You got to wait. You got to wait to get through that resistance. It's right here. Let's move it. And that Ichimoku cloud defined resistance. So we're getting really, really close. So this is embryonic. So you're ahead of the curve. If you thought the other two were too far advanced, weed, cron, then APH is a good alternative to be ahead of the curve and just wait it out. Yeah. So right here, this $15 level, this 15 Ichimoku cloud, 1470. Look for a close above that. So you're still early, guys. What's the price action today? We're at 14. So just maybe a week or two more, get that close above. The volume's probably going to die down on the pullback here. Within 1 to 3 months, usually there's pullback. So all this sideways action here, what you're going to want, if ever there's red candles, you want it contracting here. And eventually we're going to get you might start even underperforming. And then after that, when you start going back up, you want to be in the, you want to be in the green zone here when it starts going back up. Oh, double click. Okay. So we're ahead of the curve, guys. Embryonic breakout, stage 1. Wait for the next one here. There's resistance coming along the way. You're not through the Ichimoku cloud. And what's fun is this is a classic case of the pullback. Don't play the initial breakout. Wait for a pullback. And the pullback on low volume will actually confirm the validity of that initial breakout. That wasn't just a fizzle. And the second one, when you get it, you'll have full confidence to know that the momentum has changed and you're going in a strong stage 2, guys. So that's the clues I look for before jumping in. Use the pullback and you'll save time. Let's say you get in here and for the next 1 to 3 months, start pulling back. There's a lot of emotional landmines. So if you're in and price action starts going back down and down and down, and then you're there, well, you're going to sell right when you shouldn't. And then when it picks up, goes up, then you're out. And that's what's so hard about holding, guys, in stage 2s is there's the bursts, goes up, hey, and after that for the next 3 months, sideways, it goes down, and then goes up, hey, and then goes down. So there's more down days, like where you feel it's not moving as it would, just to suck all the patience out of you. And after that, when you sell because you're like just impatient, then it bursts up again. So you gotta be patient. There's always pullbacks. Just make sure they're on contracting volume and you'll be good, guys. All right, that's it for APH, man. Precursor cannabis stock. Yahoo! All right, ciao.